What's going on, everybody? We are back. It's your favorite podcast, the number one podcast on Wednesday nights from 7 to 8:30 in the Chad's Media Studios. If this is your first time hanging out with us, I'm Tyler Lennon. That is Ryan Humphreys. We got the producer, Corey Hankins, and we are down and out. What's going on, gang?
Not much, man. How are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yeah, just in general.
I don't think y'all have ever asked me that. That's fun. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, how's life?
Yeah, get to hang out with y'all on a Wednesday night, so it's not bad.
I'm just happy that was positive.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. First episode of the new time change era of the year. True. Part of the year. The best time of the year.
I've finished full swing since we last met.
Yep.
1 to 10. What you got? What would you give it 1 to 10?
Let's see what Corey says
without the Ryder Cup, it would probably been a 6.
The last 3 episodes were banging.
It was kind of like it
reminded me how bad we got our butts whipped in the Ryder Cup.
Oh,
it was so bad.
I did kind of get a little emotional watching the Joel Damon episode.
Oh, see, the one that got me was the Keegan Bradley stuff.
Oh,
I feel terrible for that guy.
Yeah. Who is Joel Brad?
Joel Damon is like, who's this Joel Tiger Bradley guy?
Well, first of all, that's who he is. But because of Full Swing, he's kind of gotten some popularity.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he is like the ultimate, just like, I'm here for the vibes guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like his
is he good?
No.
Okay.
His mantra
Okay.
is, I mean, he's
all right.
He's
well, first
good.
of all,
he's
is
good.
on tour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's a good golfer.
On tour, is he
but
good?
relatively speaking, no, he's not very good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Bless his heart.
But he makes a lot of money getting 50th place.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his deal?
He's just like, I think his mom died.
Yeah, he had like a one of those upbringings that's just like kind of a
Well, I regret asking now.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know.
He's got the bucket hat with like the cancer on it with the line through it.
Yeah. It's a good story.
It's a very good story. I mean, his mantra is like, well, somebody's got to be the 100th whatever best golfer in the world. And if it's me, it's me.
Someone's going to get to live that dream. Might as well be him.
He's not like I'm going to go, kick these guys.
Gotcha.
Too. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's very just like, yeah, I'm
He's
here.
not Cooper First Baptist Church half-court basketball series.
Yeah. He's...
Any updates on that story?
I haven't heard.
Oh, the ACL, it's bad.
Okay,
it's bad.
So they invited me to go.
It's bad.
They invited me to go play Sunday, and I was like,
No, not.
what if
not,
that dude's there and he saw
Corey-
the clip? And I'm like,
Corey, he's like, man.
Or what if after all that talking,
Corey
I
tore his
got-
ACL?
yeah.
So I will say the knee was feeling it a little bit,
He had a brace
and I was
on.
like, no, I didn't.
Nah, he's rocking the
I might
brace.
would retire from pickup.
No,
You know what I mean?
if I have to start wearing braces, like
That's
I would
it.
be like Brett Favre, like, hey, the game has pushed me out. You know?
Right.
I think
No,
he still
if
plays
you're-
pickup football
if
in the
you're
regular
Brett Favre-
No,
commercials.
he picks up something. It's
If you're
just Social
Brett Favre,
Security
you just
money.
get your copper fit.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah, dude.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, but seriously,
We don't need Brett Favre suing us. We don't have enough money for that.
We do not.
the Mavericks, since
Oh,
we
yeah.
told Tyler that he needs to take a long look in the mirror, stop being so negative, and just wake up with a smile on his face about the Dallas Mavericks, they have not lost.
No, they came back and beat the Heat, which was an incredible comeback.
Oh,
I
you
was
shoulda-
super negative.
Oh
I was
my God.
super negative.
This dude was
We
like,
can't
see, I
even-
told y'all they were going to suck.
We can't even legally post what was said in that chat
Yeah.
that night. Tyler, I think they had been playing for.
It was the first quarter.
It was
halfway-
No, it was the first quarter.
25 to
Was
7.
it halfway through the first quarter? And Tyler was
Yes.
like, "Oh, I told y'all. I told y'all.
They're so
I
bad.
told y'all."
Oh, they're so bad.
Like he's never watched an NBA game, dude. If you're not down 27, you're still in it.
I mean,
dude.
they were down 18.
The Clippers were up
Hey,
20-something against the Timberwolves, and then, they
No, the
that-
Mavericks are undefeated since I went on my little rant. They
big
beat the
big
Heat.
one against the Warriors tonight.
Yep.
They beat the Heat, and then they beat the Pistons and the Bulls. So,
Hey,
smashing some great competition.
hey, that's
It-
who was scheduled
Yeah,
that night.
you're right.
I mean, it doesn't
and
matter.
that's who they
You're
played.
right.
Exactly.
All it took was 7 games in a row of 30-point triple doubles from Luka, and they're getting it done.
You just
Hey.
refuse to, like,
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
man.
I think at this point I have
Yeah,
to just
we
continue to be
won.
negative.
You're right. You're
If
right.
I go back to being positive, you know it's going to happen. So I just have to continue to be negative.
Well,
Do
if
you,
it
though?
takes a 30-point triple double from Luka,
I mean, if Luka's going to be a super
you know what?
they should have stat padded the other night. They pulled
should
him
have.
way too early. He needed
should
like
have.
2 or 3 points.
Did you-
Yeah, they ruined the streak.
Did
but
you see the, the difference between him and Shea?
Oh, I saw
where
that.
Shea
He, like,
fouled with like 14 seconds to
intentionally
go.
fouled.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he could get
You're not here for
not my
not my goat.
not my
not my
MVP.
NBA, not my
Not
MVP.
my MVP.
Dude, you know what my favorite thing is? Speaking of, you're going to love this. I don't know how big you are on like TikTok, but are you in on the we done with the 90s trend?
Oh, dude.
I have seen the videos basically like, I guess, debunking like some of the things. The one I saw was Patrick Ewing, like basically that he was just not very good.
They're doing it with Jordan.
Yeah,
they're doing it with Michael Jordan.
Yeah, well.
The funny thing about that is...
I hope Chad's not watching.
The funny part about all that to me is it took Gen Z this long to finally just be like, all right, let's watch one of the games, I guess. like,
I'll find the stream.
Been out there their
I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm watching one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go watch them play, see what that was all about. But I will say this, and you're not going to like this. This is not a comment before Luke Tebbets starts blowing up my phone. This is not a comment about LeBron James.
I hope he doesn't call. He'd be here for a while.
That's how we do the show tonight.
I'm just kidding.
But enjoy the We Done with the 90s while you can. Because one day they're going to do this about the 2010s, and there is a lot of footage of a prime LeBron James being terrified of J.J. Barea.
Oh,
so enjoy it. Have fun with it.
That is true.
Have fun with it while you can.
Dakota McBride had a comment on YouTube about the full swing. He said Ricky Fowler's first class with the way he congratulated Wyndham Clark at the Open.
What happened? Is he being for real? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I don't remember exactly what happened. Basically, Ricky had it the whole way, and everybody was rooting for Ricky. Like everybody in the stands was like Ricky, rooting for him, and Wyndham ended up winning the Open. Is that you don't seem to agree with the?
But yeah, LeBron.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
No, for now he's the GOAT. But just wait until 20 years from now.
Until Wemby's
I think that's
doing
always
something.
going to be the case. I think people are just going to
Every
always
generation
hate whatever was
has their
before them.
I think every generation has their go. I mean,
yeah, I genuinely think we need to just start doing it that way. I think of the 80s, 90s, it was Jordan, then it was Kobe, then it was LeBron. Let's just do it that way.
It could be the Gomg, the greatest of my generation.
The Gomg.
The Gomg.
Okay. You like it?
It doesn't roll off the tongue as well as GOAT.
No, it does not.
Or the Gog. Greatest of all generations. I don't know.
Anyway, it's NFL free agency week, and the Cowboys are all in, baby. Going.
So is that comment by Skip Bayless?
Going ham.
I will say on the Cowboys deal, it is frustrating. It's one of those deals where whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, it's just one of those things where you want to see like effort. But here's the deal. There's been a lot of signings this week. There's been a lot of money spent that's going to be wasted. They're going to be bad moves when it's all said and done. And so I'm not saying what we're doing is right, not saying what we're doing is wrong, but I don't think throwing like Josh Jacobs' contract, enormous, massive money.
That's very when you like try to holler at a girl and she's not about it and you're like, well, she's not even that bad anyway.
She wasn't.
No,
I wasn't even really
she wasn't that cute.
Again, I'm saying that I'm not sure. We probably should be actively trying to sign people, but just because you sign someone for a big contract doesn't mean it was worth it. So just remember that when there's these big giant moves early in free agency.
And we're going to discuss every single one of them.
No, I agree. But it still hurts not seeing us try something.
I have a theory that maybe
our long snapper.
We did.
We did just sign Eric Kendricks, which I think is a good move.
This further proves my theory. I think maybe Jerry was not aware of the legal tampering period. He's like, we can't start talking to guys until free agency opens up.
He's got other legal things he's
got enough going on. He's got enough going on. But we did sign Eric Kendricks, so that's fun. Got a linebacker, which is a position we need, improvements at, upgrades at. So I'm here for it.
We lost a lot of people too.
We have lost a lot of people, yeah. Which again, to me, the frustrating part of all of it.
Lost?
Well, you've lost Tony Pollard. You've probably lost Tyron Smith. You lost Tyler, what's his name? The center.
Okay.
You've lost Dorrance Armstrong.
Dorrance Armstrong. There was another linebacker or outside linebacker or something. You're
going to be getting rid of Gallup, if that counts. I don't know.
I heard lots of replaceable people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Other than Tyron, I'm not saying you can replace Tyron Smith, but let's not sit here and act like he is what he once was.
Fowler, yeah. That doesn't count. But.
So again, lots of replaceable people.
Tony Pollard, we all knew was going to happen, and that's another signing. Like in Tennessee, it's not really going to matter anything.
I saw you tweet.
What are they doing?
Yeah, they just signed Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, they get, okay.
So
So a couple years ago, they wouldn't give a 25-year-old AJ Brown 4 for 100, but today they give almost 30-year-old Calvin Ridley 4 for 90.
But he missed a year too, so that's a year that's not.
Yeah, but
It's
AJ,
really a
Brown,
year
AJ
younger.
Brown is like a top
Yeah, that's
5 or
not.
6
Yeah,
receiver.
that's not the same thing.
But also, what I saw was it was like Calvin Ridley was like, Patriots plus 300.
Yeah.
Titans plus 1,800.
Yeah.
Look, let
Let me throw a little
like
bit.
that.
Let me throw a little bit cheddar on that.
I did want to.
Sprinkle a
I did
little
want to see
bit.
a locker room of him and Keyshawn Booty together. just
Hey,
crafting parlays.
how you doing on the week? Oh man, it's not good. It's not good.
You think you can get over 80 and a half yards a day? Or?
What are we
I
feeling?
feel like we can do it.
Hey Mac, you gonna throw me the ball today? Oh, he's gone too.
That would have been the most fun receiving room of all time.
Mac Jones to the Jags. That's
Yeah.
I guess now he's officially a bust.
Yeah, he's. I mean, that was just a move so he could open up a pre-owned Kia
I think
dealership
Right.
in Jacksonville.
Jaguar dealership.
Yeah, well, because he's from that area too. I think.
He's
Oh,
from
is
went to Bertram Trail High School.
Okay.
One of my best friends in college at Sam Houston was one of his wide receivers.
Really?
Oh, no way.
In,
Wow.
in Duval
That's fire.
County,
Duval,
Jacksonville, Florida.
That's fire.
Florida. Dude, did y'all see the guy from South Carolina? I forget his name.
Oh,
had
yeah.
the most country accent of all. Let me see if I can pull it
How
up.
was his name? He did have quite the country accent.
No, I've not seen.
I'm
it.
gonna find it.
Who-
I
who's
just want you
their?
to listen
Who's
to it.
their? Who's their?
It was Leggett.
Yeah, Leggett. That's who it was. Very country accent. It was awesome. It's kind of a Randy Moss
I love that.
vibe, you know.
I love Randy Moss.
But yeah, so
Here we go. Oh, let me find it. Let me get there.
Oh man, the biggest thing I feel like I learned with this process, man, is being patient, man. It's a long ride, man. I'm just trying to keep my calm, and
This is not what you would expect from that guy at all.
Who is he?
Xavier Leggett. Leggett. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just a wild accent from him.
He's from South Carolina.
Yeah, so they were talking about he might go to the Panthers, and he was pretty pumped about
Every
that
young
one.
kid's dream to
Yeah,
play
just
for the
stay-
Panthers
yeah,
one
just-
day.
I saw somebody tweet, it was like Bryce Young, Chuba, the Carolina offense was looking scary. I'm like, yeah,
They did just trade
if you're a
for,
season ticket holder, yeah.
they did just trade for Deontay Johnson.
They did?
Which that sucks for
I'm
him.
shaking him about.
Yeah, that's a
That
bummer.
that sucks.
That is a bummer.
So let's go through some of the free agent
Okay.
signings, and I guess we can maybe rate it. Like, what do we
I'm
think?
down for that.
How do we, whatever. So
we
let's
think
start
it's
with the
gonna be a
first
bust?
one.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I will start, and I like the move.
I told y'all a week before it happened that it was going to happen.
Yeah, I think if they can go 9-7 or 10-7 with Kenny Pickett, surely they can go 10-7 with Russell Wilson.
That part. That is literally what I sent in the group chat earlier
Yeah.
this week. And yeah, if Mike Tomlin can get in with Pickett and with Mason Rudolph, he can for sure do it with.
Well, and
with
Russ
Russell
had pretty
Wilson.
comparable stats to Lamar this year. I mean, they were pretty.
He
close.
had a pretty good year. Like,
with,
it wasn't
with
bad.
everything that
He was
going
Lamar
on.
Jackson.
Um,
Just the passing.
Yeah, probably.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Lamar Jackson's numbers are not that good this year.
Fair.
Yeah, and passing wise,
Probably
But-
historically one of
had
the worst
a-
MVP seasons we've had in a long time.
Had a season comparable to the MVP of the league.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
wild.
that-
with a
that's-
wild everything going
I'm,
on around
I'm
him.
not gonna put my stamp of approval on that. I am gonna put my stamp of approval that Russell Wilson did have like a pretty good year.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was okay.
I think Russ will be good. They'll still get blown out because they're not going to win the or the division.
No.
So they're going to be a 5, 6, 7 seed at best and still get blown out.
Yeah, they're going to be the third best team in that division if they're lucky. That's a tough division.
Yeah.
You've got the Ravens who are
It's a
only
loaded
getting better.
division.
You've got the Bengals who have been losing people, but we'll see. The Browns are still,
They're the Browns. They may not even. I mean, you may have you could have all 4 of those in the playoffs.
It's possible.
that'd be wild.
So that would be
Unlikely,
wild.
just because you play each other so many times. So
Yeah,
somebody
you're
has
gonna
to
beat
lose,
up on
but,
each other enough.
But it is possible. You got 4 really good teams in that. But yeah,
And
I think
the Browns
Russell
are going to
Wilson,
brown.
I think the Russell Wilson move is huge. I think the biggest winner. Obviously, I'm a big fantasy guy, so these free agency moves, I'm thinking, how does this impact fantasy? I think the biggest winner in that is George Pickens.
Yeah, 100%.
And it sucks for Pittsburgh because you're basically saying, hey, we swung and missed on our first-round draft pick of Kenny Pickett. We're going to go a different direction. So that sucks from a front office standpoint, but I think Russell Wilson
only
to Pittsburgh is a good move.
It's only his second year, right? Pickett? Third?
We're going into his
Yeah,
third
yeah.
season.
He's on's only finished 2.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay, it's not too
You
bad.
do know for a 1,000%
That's
fact,
pretty.
though.
That's pretty bad. If like
They're already trading for a guy.
that's pretty
It's
bad.
not great.
It's not great.
I will say the Steelers, being the Steelers, they're going to go like to the midway point of camp and still pretend that it's a
battle,
position
yeah.
battle. They're going to be like, we don't know who our quarterback
Well,
is.
the best thing about if you're in the market for Russell Wilson, you don't have to pay him much.
You don't have to pay him anything.
Yeah, because his residual income off
He is
the other contract.
He is on the vet min, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great move for the Steelers because I think his cap hit is like 35, and then next year it's like 36 or 7.
Yeah, on the Broncos.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not
It's
paying
the
attention.
highest-
Which is ridiculous.
it's the highest cap hit ever for a player that's
Dead
not
cap.
playing. Yeah, yes, highest dead cap of all time by incredible large margin.
Just out here making history.
Yeah,
Love to
man.
see it.
yeah.
Unlimited.
So
That's unlimited.
we'll go back to the free agent signings, but with the vacancy in Denver, who is their starting
So
quarterback?
Drew
next year?
Lock's gone already.
Unfortunately, it won't be Mr. Put On Drew Lock.
Yeah, I really wanted to see that.
He's a
kind of
giant
come
now.
full circle, dude. Drew
Dude, you
Lock,
know, losing-
DeVito, and Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
if he's still
losing
there.
losing to Drew Lock's going to be pretty embarrassing. But
So I guess
gonna
that
hit one of
means
these?
that they're out on drafting a quarterback.
the Giants,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not necessarily, but I mean, it's Drew Lock.
They may,
I
they
think
may
you got a
mess around
2-year
and find a J.J. McCarthy in there.
They might mess around and find them
Well, I just don't. I mean, then why would you sign Drew Lock? I mean, he's
just because someone's got to play quarterback.
but it's Daniel Jones. I mean, like
Oh, they cut Daniel Jones.
Oh, they cut him?
Did they not?
I didn't
no,
see that.
no shot.
Because you've already signed him
He
to a
just
2-year
signed. He
deal.
just signed.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you're at least gonna. If we're gonna have to
I
have
could have
that,
sworn I read they were planning to release Daniel Jones. Okay.
I don't even think they
if we're
can.
if we're gonna have to have that cap anyways, we'll just have him play backup quarterback. You know,
No, he's going to be the starting quarterback.
you think he's gonna be a starter?
It's not going to be Drew Lock.
You're not gonna see one of these.
No, Drew Lock is
Didn't he beat Philly this year?
garbage.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you can beat Philly,
Drew Lock is trash.
he unfortunately is. I wish he
He's
was
not
good.
good.
He's not, but
Garbo.
I wish he were.
He rapped 3 lyrics to a song and
From
got
2008.
this, and got this crazy like boost in his stock, and he's
He's
garbage.
I repost it every time I see it on TikTok.
Yeah, he puts on.
He puts on.
But
He puts
Daniel
on
Jones
for
is
his
also
city.
garbage. So
Oh, it's a bunch of trash
we'll,
trucks
we'll
running
see.
around.
We'll see who's the lesser of two evils. But
So you started this conversation by asking about the Denver quarterback
yes,
Yes.
situation.
I could see
So they're like, I think they're the 12th pick.
Okay.
Penix maybe if he falls. That'd be disgusting if they have to draft McCarthy.
Out of
or Bo
curiosity, I
Nix.
can't because I've already done one today. Go to PFF Mock Draft Simulator and let's see who would be available for them at that pick. I unfortunately have already done one today for the Cowboys.
So I just picked Denver as my team.
Yep.
Okay. Start draft.
I'm trying to watch it on our.
Oh, I don't have it up. Sorry.
Terrell said, "Why the Philly shade?"
What did he say?
He said, "Why the Philly shade?"
Bo Nix, Penix, Rattler, Michael Pratt, Jordan Travis, Austin Reed, Joe Milton.
I probably do take Penix for funsies, but I wouldn't take any of the other ones.
I could see Bo Nix.
Would you draft Bo Nix if you were the New York Giants and you had
You mean
incredible
I mean, I
options?
thought you were talking
Denver,
Broncos.
Denver. That is different.
Yeah, I would think Bo Nix, honestly.
I
Or
would still take
maybe.
Penix,
I don't
but-
know.
I might would
don't
take
know,
Bo Nix if I
man.
had to.
That's tough.
I
It's
guess
a toss-up.
I guess I'm confused. Why
If
is
you're doing-
Justin Fields not like a guy we go out and get?
So I was
I
gonna
would think you would.
save this for later in the show. I really like him to go to Vegas, but yeah, if you're Denver, why are you not? Especially if no one's interested, they at some point have to take something for him,
We've been saying
and
it
it's
for the
not going to
last
be the
couple
14th
episodes.
pick of the draft. You do not have to give them the 14th pick of the
No,
draft. Or
we
whatever
said it the
number that
last
is.
couple episodes. Chicago has to make a decision. We're going to keep Justin Fields as our quarterback. We're going to keep Justin Fields as our backup, which is stupid.
It is.
Or we're going to have to trade him for not as much as we were hoping because we've gone out and made it very apparent that we're going to draft Caleb Williams.
He's going to play wide receiver.
But I don't. He's way too good to be a backup in the NFL. I know people are hard on him. I know.
Why are the Giants not trying to go
I
get
just
him?
still can't believe a top tier franchise like the Bears have found themselves in this situation. But
How have they manage
yeah,
this.
We're almost at a point now where you just got to keep him and trade the pick.
Yeah.
Trade the pick. Or take Harvin Marison.
I would trade back.
You're
I would
not gonna
trade
take
back
Caleb
to.
Williams?
I would too.
I would trade. I'll be honest. Like I've decided that I think I would trade back to like 3 or 4, get Marvin Harrison and keep Justin Fields.
I think I would too.
I would too. But I think a GM up there is going, well, what if Caleb Williams is just torching us for the, next however many years? But I don't think he's that good.
I don't either. I genuinely don't know that he's going to be any better than Justin Fields.
Yeah, I don't see the upgrade. That's what I'm saying.
I've now become a huge Justin Fields fan because
I have as well.
I legitimately think he is getting a horrible card dealt his way. He plays for the Chicago freaking Bears.
and did fairly well.
I mean, he's put up good numbers. They got DJ Moore. He took a step up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you add DJ Moore, you add Marvin Harrison, you go out and get whatever.
You got
I don't know.
plethora of picks.
A third, yeah. You sign DeAndre Swift. I mean, you got guys that Justin Fields can be something around.
Yeah, I'm looking at his stat. I mean, even his numbers were like perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I don't
It
get
blows
it.
my mind. It genuinely blows my mind.
Now, I do understand the idea of, like, I probably haven't seen enough from him to give him the long contract I'm going to have to give him. But, like, you've had a lot of time to figure this out, and that's really on y'all for not figuring this out yet. I don't think it's on him. So
They're picking at 1 and 9, right?
That sounds right.
So you trade back to
4. Let's just say 4 or
Yeah.
3.
3. So, yeah, because 4 would be the Cardinals. So
Okay, you wouldn't do that.
yeah. So
3.
yeah, you
So
trade
Washington,
the Patriots.
So Washington or the Patriots get Caleb Williams.
Yes.
bro, that's what you do.
Patriots get Caleb Williams. Commanders go
You also we're acting like it's just a 1 first rounder. It's a
first
multiple.
and-
It's a multiple first. They're
probably
going to get
first
next
and
year's
2
first rounder.
twos, and
They'll probably get next year's first round too.
probably.
that's fair. Yeah. Because if you're this team and you think Caleb Williams is who he is,
Well,
you're like,
for-
that first round is not going to matter.
For reference, when the Panthers did that, yeah, they had to give up the first pick of this year's
Well, I
draft.
feel
and
a
next
lot better
year's.
about Caleb Williams than I did Bryce Young.
I do as well.
So
Yeah.
It can't get as bad as what Carolina's got going on.
Oh,
So
dude, but their offense is so scary, man. They've got all these guys and all these weapons, baby.
where would you like to see Justin Fields go if you could pick?
if so forget everything. He can't be a Bear, but he has to be traded.
Yes.
Cowboys.
I like Vegas,
I
honestly.
would probably pick Minnesota. It's just not going to happen because it's in the
Yeah,
same division.
We had said that on the show, or I
Yeah.
said it on the show last week. I thought Minnesota. Papa T brought up the good point that they wouldn't do it within the division. But dude, if you think that little of him,
Yeah,
who
if
cares?
you don't think he's doing anything
if he's
for
that
you.
bad, give him to your division rival.
What about the Seahawks? Russell Wilson 2.0.
Corey? You keep bringing up teams with starting
Yeah.
quarterbacks.
Well,
You
Geno
said
Smith-
that about
Geno
the
Smith-
Giants.
Geno
The Giants
Smith
have
isn't
Daniel
great.
Jones. Seahawks legitimately just re-signed Geno Smith to like a huge deal.
He's okay.
He's going to be their guy.
Yeah.
He's going to be their guy.
Well, he could go to the Jets when Aaron Rodgers is on the VP.
He is going to
Vice
be a
president.
little busy being the
So
vice
I
president.
saw that he was going to be the VP. They were going to trade Kamala, and she was going to be the starting quarterback for the for the Jets.
She could play as many plays as he did.
She could.
I would probably pick Minnesota just because I got to see Justin Jefferson with something.
Yeah, you're about to see him with Joe Burrow, but that's another conversation.
What
I
about
saw
if
that
you're
trade offer, the supposed trade offer.
What about if he goes to the Commanders? They keep their number 1. They still draft Marvin Harrison.
I like that a lot.
That's something I legit haven't thought about up until this second.
It's not bad.
I like that.
They just trade hey, we've got Kayvon Thibodeau or not that he's with the Giants. I'm trying to think who's with the Commanders.
I think Corey's drunk.
No, I'm trying to think who's with the Commanders that they could trade.
Anyone.
Just-
they suck.
Yeah, that's true.
They can all go.
Who's that? Who's the wide receiver?
Hey, they
have?
signed.
They got Austin Eckler.
They signed Austin
Eckler.
Eckler.
Oh, God.
Dude, so they signed Austin Eckler, Bobby Wagner, and Zach Ertz. 2018 is shaking in their boots.
A combined age of like 75.
Dude, 2018
Way
is
older than that,
rocking
80, yeah. That's
in
rough.
Washington. That 2018 roster is killing it.
I did have them written down here. What are they doing? For what reason are they doing any of it?
Hey, Dan Quinn, man, he's just trying to make something
He's
shake.
just trying to make
Yeah,
something
he is
happen.
trying to do
If
something.
there
Something
were
shake.
any team in the league that's like, let's just draft a day 3 running back and hope they're good, like it's Washington.
Yeah.
And no,
Evidently,
they go
it's
get
Dallas.
It is going to be
It's-
Dallas.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk. Let's talk some of the free agent running back signings, okay? And because we're going to follow this up with what the hell are the Cowboys going to do at running back?
Yeah.
Because we have no more options. There's a couple options, but they're not good options. They're the most medium options possible.
It's got to be a rookie running back at this point.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay,
So
sorry,
let's
sorry.
okay. All right.
I apologize, officer.
Derrick Henry, Baltimore
Ooh.
Raven. That is
Disgusting.
potentially terrifying.
It is terrifying. Again, I know that it went the way it did in the postseason, but that was the most overwhelming offense in the league last year. And you've now added the man who has led the league in rushing since he's been in the league.
Derrick Henry in the all black with the
gonna be
Cowboys
fire.
parade.
It's going to be disgusting.
Disgusting.
It's going to be fire.
That's filthy.
Dude, they might not pass, but for like 100 yards a game. They're just going to
They're
let
gonna
Lamar
average-
and Derrick Henry go
Yeah,
wild.
Lamar, Derrick Henry, and I guess Justice Hill, and then the Keaton Mitchell guy.
It's a wishbone
they're-
with Derrick Henry at the
They're
fullback.
gonna run. It's Georgia Tech. It's just Georgia Tech.
Hey.
That's what
And
they're
it's
doing.
going to be so frustrating to watch if it's against your team.
Oh,
Can you
dude.
imagine Madden with the Ravens?
Oh, my
it's going to
gosh.
be unbearable.
Oh,
It's going to be unbearable.
I'm not going to buy the game for
Yeah,
the
Derrick-
30th consecutive year in a row.
Derrick Henry. That's a good signing. It's a good signing.
hate that he didn't come our way, but
That's
you
a good
know.
signing. Okay, let's go Saquon Barkley to the Eagles.
Him and Tiki Barber are getting into
I
it.
saw that.
Yes, they are.
Dude. Which everybody
Um,
forgets, Tiki Barber quit on his team right before they won a Super Bowl. So I think he's still just mad about that.
Fair enough. I had not considered that.
I think he's forever mad about that because he quit and then he came out with all that stuff about Eli Manning. He was like, people were laughing at him in the huddle. and
Tiki
all that
Barber's a
stuff.
little messy, huh?
He's very messy. Very messy.
I will say, as far as Saquon goes,
3 years, $37 million.
on one
great.
hand, as someone who has had Saquon in fantasy their entire life, I've built my teams around him in his career. On one hand, he's going to kill it in Philly. On the other hand, though, I'm going to be pissed when the only thing he does in the red zone is push Jalen Hurts. Oh, I'm going to be so mad.
He's getting paid a lot of money to touch butts.
He
Yeah.
is.
There's no doubt
But
about
dude,
it.
they're,
the dream.
they're scary. They're scary.
On
for
paper-
a second, I was like, okay, Kelsey's out. Was
Jay-
it Graham? Who was the other one that
Jason
retired?
Kelsey's phone is looking at him like the Green Goblin.
I
has.
saw that.
Like,
Glad
just
to come
come on back one more year.
But yeah, for a second, I was like, all right, we finally got
You
him out
coward.
of here. And now it's like, nah, they're even
Willem
better.
Dafoe.
Yes. God, he was so good in that.
Yeah,
They're going to win the division.
On,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
well, hold on now.
They're
Let's
gonna
not
win the
get
division.
ahead of ourselves.
Well, we
They
got
didn't.
Eric
They
Kendricks.
didn't last year.
True.
It's true. And they had
but
every
on,
opportunity
on,
to.
on paper, that's a terrifying offense. Luckily, Jalen Hurts is not that good.
That's fair.
Are y'all with me?
Are you with me or are you with me?
I'm trying to see
Nah,
when this was updated.
that's a really good roster, and I think the Barkley signing it's tough. That makes a really good team better.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Because
okay.
then they can do like they did at the back half of the year where when they did the tush push, they would do a pitch out
Yeah.
off
Oh,
of it.
I do want to, before we move on, I've got to take a quick second to say I've never been so happy in my life. Did you see the way women reacted after Jalen Hurts shaved his goatee? We're back. They do not care anymore.
Really?
I don't.
I didn't notice he
I
shaved
can
his
honestly
goatee.
say I don't care, but
Do you not look at Twitter ever?
I'm not on the Jalen Hurts
Unfortunately, I
shaved
am.
goatee part of Twitter. no.
Unfortunately, I am. But yeah, women
I didn't
have
see it.
lost all interest, so we're back. We're good.
Really?
That's good, man. I'm
Look
happy
at
to hear
God.
that for you.
Won't he do it?
Okay,
I'm just happy to hear that for you.
move on. What are we doing next?
I'm just
I won't-
happy to
I won't-
hear.
I won't bring
I'm
up
happy
things.
to hear that you're excited that he shaved his goatee and women care.
Okay. What's next?
I'm just happy to hear about
I
that.
thought you had somebody. You had what's next?
I can bring up another person, sure.
Go ahead, bring us one.
Did he shave his goatee?
Josh Jacobs signed with Green Bay.
Tyler.
Tyler.
What are your thoughts
Tyler.
on Josh Jacobs
Tyler.
going to Green Bay?
Come on, dude.
We can continue the show and be normal people.
Tyler.
What, Ryan? What are your thoughts on Josh Jacobs going to Green
I'm
Bay?
wondering what his hair looks like.
I don't know.
He
Unfortunately,
signed for a gigantic contract. In all seriousness, way too expensive. And I hate how I feel like they kind of left Aaron Jones out to dry on that.
Maybe
A
he can
guy
dry
that
out
has
and-
been really good for the Packers.
You can dry out in Dallas.
No, Aaron Jones is unfortunately already
Oh, did he
claimed.
sign?
Yep.
yeah, Minnesota.
Every good
Oh,
player has been
dang.
claimed. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's no one left.
That was so quick.
There
free
is
agency's
nobody
over.
left.
But yeah, Josh Jacobs in Green Bay, I think is, I don't know. How was Josh Jacobs last year? Like he played for. I mean,
Pretty solid.
the Raiders sucked, but
Not after old AP got in there.
that's true. That's true. Let me look at his
They
contract.
kind of did a push at the very back end of the season. And Josh Jacobs he was good. They can't throw the ball to Devontae Adams to save their life, but so there's that.
Let's see.
3.5 yards per carry last year for Josh Jacobs.
That's not very good.
800 yards.
I don't know why I thought he had a better season than that.
He literally had twice that many in 2022. He also had way less attempts, though. His numbers and everything were half of what they were the year before.
He did lead the league in rushing
Yes.
that year. So, but yeah, 4 years, $48 million. That's a lot.
That is a lot of money for
that's
Josh
a lot.
Jacobs.
And
And
like that-
maybe I'm bugging, but is he that much better than Aaron Jones?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I just that's the part where Dallas not going out and getting one of these guys, I'm okay with, because I don't know. The second we do that and he doesn't do that, it's like, what are we
We've
doing?
overpaid for another subpar running back.
Yeah, exactly. So so what do we think about Aaron Jones to Minnesota?
It's good. I mean, they didn't have a running back last year, so
Right.
and they seemed fine.
We're watching what I think is going to be one of the quickest declines of a team ever. I mean, we kind of saw it
Minnesota.
last year already, but like we went into that year, I was very confident they would make the playoffs, have a chance at winning the division
Pretty
still.
positive. Like we picked them to win the division.
I
I
did
believe
not.
I did.
I did not
okay.
because so the year before
Oh no,
that,
Corey was all in on Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Yes,
he was.
no.
he
Big
was a
Lions
Lions
guy.
guy.
Big Lions
big
guy.
Lions guy. But here's why: the year before that,
Nah, big
they
Hard
had
Knocks
won
guy.
a lot of one-score games.
Oh yeah, he
No, he
said
did bring that up.
He said
Yeah.
that. He said
and
that.
I told you, if
I was
even-
all in on Kirk Cousins though.
I was as
Oh, I'm all in on Kirk Cousins now.
No, you're not.
No,
you
I'm-
need to choose.
You can't keep going back and forth.
we do
but
need
no.
to make you pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a hard
So
decision.
Aaron Jones, but yeah, the Vikings got to figure out what they're doing at quarterback. They signed Sam Darnold, but surely that's not. Surely Jay Jettis is not signed off on that.
Yeah, I don't think he looked at Sam Darnold and went, "Okay, we're doing some stuff
We
now."
got it.
We traded in one washed-up white guy for the next. You know.
So he had came out today and mentioned something about Justin Fields.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was just talk about like our offense is good enough that we need the quarterback. We think we can still win football games if we had someone like Justin Fields.
Interesting.
I'd be
Interesting
doing-
choice of words.
I'd be
there.
doing everything I could to make
Justin Jefferson as happy as possible.
Sam Darnold's like, what?
Like what?
I just got here.
Hey, Sam Darnold can tote the rock. Look up his highlights.
Okay.
Really?
He can run
I believe it.
I'm gonna look him up.
every once in a while. He's got some runs,
How many?
like 3 or 4
There you go.
ever. Joe Mixon
Yeah, got a 7th round pick for Joe
is
Mixon.
a Houston Texan.
I like that for the
I feel like they
Texans.
got a lot better in that deal.
Now, I know they wanted to walk away with a Saquon or someone of that nature. You didn't get Saquon, but I mean, Joe Mixon, I think, is still at a fairly.
Why is this the start of Sam Darnold's highlight reel?
I'm telling you, man.
That's one of the funniest things you've ever
I
done.
just
That's
pulled up
hilarious.
tape on Austin.
That's hilarious.
It's like I'm in for a treat here.
Joe
Greatest
Mixon
mixtape of
though,
all time.
I like the move to
Yeah.
Houston.
They're getting better by the day, man.
Oh yeah,
They really are.
Yeah, they're quiet too because nobody really. They're still gonna play a 1 p.m. playoff game. You know,
Dude.
They're kicking off at 12
no matter what.
Oh, yeah, you're going
every
to.
week.
I don't care if Tom Brady's the coach now.
Every week.
Like,
And if you live in this region, you're going to get to watch it.
For
You only
sure.
get 2 options, and they're
Unfortunately,
one of them every time. I will say, though, if you're like a kid that's just now getting into football and you're like picking dude, be a Texans fan. That would be fun.
I mean,
Get CJ Stroud.
Who is okay? That actually brings up a great question. So you cannot pick a team that made the playoffs.
Okay.
You cannot pick a team that made the playoffs.
Atlanta.
So you have to you've devoted your
Cincinnati.
life. Oh crap, that's a good one.
Yeah.
what'd you say?
He's going to ask. You have
I'm
to pick
gonna
a
ask-
team.
No, what did you pick? I know where he's going.
The
Where'd you-
Bengals.
Oh, nice. Yeah, easy.
You have to pick a team to be a lifelong fan of. Who would you pick? They couldn't have made the playoffs though.
Yeah. Give me the Bengals.
Bengals is a good one.
I still.
Atlanta's a good one.
Very good. Trying to think of
like-
fluke teams that.
The Chargers, maybe?
Yeah.
That'd be okay. Or did the Seahawks make the playoffs? That'd be kind of
no,
fun.
they
They
did
got fun
not.
jerseys.
No,
What do you got?
the Chargers is a good one.
Yeah. You
I
get,
wi-
I
wish
get
I
to
could pick
watch
the
Justin
Texans.
so you
Herbert.
get to watch Kellen Moore as your OC.
I get to
Oh,
watch
yeah.
Justin Herbert go 500 every year. I
He
mean,
really
that's
we're
fun.
gonna have hope every year. We're never gonna be too bad though.
He's like so close to being Phillip Rivers reincarnated. He just isn't quite there.
Oh, I saw a trade today, and it was the Chargers trade Justin Herbert for Justin Fields and the number 1 overall pick.
Ooh.
So the Bears get Justin Herbert, and the Chargers get the number 1 overall pick.
Who says no?
And Justin Fields.
I'd say yes.
Bro,
If you were which one?
Either. I mean, I think it's good for both teams.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I know Justin Herbert is a good player.
Would the Chargers though?
No,
I don't think so.
no, because we already have
you
a
do
good
get
player.
Justin Fields in the first pick, but like, okay, what are you going to do with the first pick? Are you taking
Yeah,
Harvin
I would-
Harrison?
I
Are you
would-
just going to
I
trade
would
it?
flip
You
the.
take
I would
Marvin
flip the
Harrison.
pick.
Or you
Okay.
or you trade that
I'd
pick.
flip the
You trade
pick.
that pick away.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the whole premise of it was that Harbaugh's coming in, like it could be his team, like
Yeah.
completely his deal.
My
Because they
idea-
already got rid of Eckler. They're gonna have to lose Bosa
cut
or
Mike
Mack.
Will- they cut Mike
Mike
Williams.
Williams.
They did.
So it's already a new deal. So it's like
Yeah.
let's just blow it up.
Yeah.
I could be
don't
talked
know.
into it.
Here's what I would do.
I don't know.
I would take the first pick, flip it, get Marvin Harrison, give Justin Fields a prove it year, and then if he doesn't make it, I draft a quarterback next year with my other number 1 pick.
You put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Oh, dude, I would flip it, reverse it, bring it back.
What?
I'd do it all.
Okay.
It'd be Mambo number
That's-
5 up in that thing.
I want to know what happened to the first 4 Mambos.
It didn't exist. It's a false flag.
All right. What other free agent signings? Gabe Davis to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
got
didn't see that.
he got the same amount of money, and so did Darnell Mooney as Saquon Barkley. That's wild.
It's just crazy
Sucks
how
to be a running back,
Yeah,
man.
it's terrible. That's why I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there yet.
Yeah,
We're gonna
don't-
get there. We're gonna get there.
Okay.
We're gonna get there.
All right. Let's talk about the Cowboys.
Okay, here
Let's
we
talk
go.
about the Cowboys.
I'm gonna pull them up on a mock draft simulator.
Well, unfortunately, you've already done one today.
No, I backed out before I picked one.
Let's go.
Well, so
do 3 rounds.
Okay, 3 rounds.
Yes.
I think so. So the running backs that are still out there, you've got AJ Dillon, you've got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you've got J.K. Dobbins, you've got Deontay Foreman. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head, guys that I saw. You've got Zeke, which I've actually seen some.
Some traction.
2016 Ryan got really excited when I read that today. But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of maybe signing a Dillon, re-signing Dowdle, and drafting Jonathan Brooks, Blake Corum, Braylon Allen, one of those guys.
I'm right there with you. I would, because I feel like you're not gonna have to pay AJ Dillon or Clyde Edwards-Helaire very much money.
No.
If I could get one of them, we'll do a mock draft here in just a second. But everyone I've done, you can get Brooks in the second or Corum in the third. If I can get Blake Corum in the third,
He's a
then
bell,
I have
he's
Dillon.
a bell cow guy too.
Yeah, you would have Dillon, Corum, and Dowdle. I mean, I can figure out a running
Surely,
game with those 3.
If we
Don't
could,
forget Deuce Vaughn.
if we could, yeah, that little.
I've
infant
already
running
forgotten
around.
about Deuce Vaughn.
He was a good story, but it's like okay,
was
that's,
fun,
it's
but-
over. Yeah,
The greatest long
Put that
con.
kid in a car seat.
Yeah.
The greatest long con ever from his dad. His dad's like, "Hey, just take him in the 4th round. He'll just be here. We're gonna get Tony Pollard out of here though, and I'm gonna get my son a job."
He's gonna be in here for a little bit.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, we've obviously committed to, hey, we're not going to have a stud running back, but I still think there's time to get 3 doable
Well, I mean,
situations,
You
three
can-
usable running backs.
you can draft a running back in the 2nd and 3rd, and he could be a stud.
true. No,
Very-
that's true.
A very cheap
Yep.
stud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah,
So, and I think Brooks
kind of the Isaiah Pacheco. I mean, I know he
Yeah.
was a 7th rounder, so but
But
it's
still-
possible. It can happen.
the odds are even higher. You know, in the 2nd and 3rd
right.
round.
And I know that Jonathan Brooks, I know that his like knee surgeon from this past year at Texas is like the knee surgeon for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
So
nice.
there's ties there. And obviously they're going to know best,
Kind of where.
hey, where is he at physically?
Yeah.
You know, so I could see that.
Nice.
How old is Eric Kendricks, by the way?
80.
He's
He's been good for a long time.
probably low 30s.
32.
Yeah, that's what I would have said.
32.
Any other free agent signings? So I mean, do we feel good about that with the Cowboys? Like
Let's do the draft.
okay,
I
Let's
got
see.
it
do
pulled
that,
up.
Corey.
All right, I've already simulated up to the 24th pick.
Okay.
I haven't picked any positions.
Do you have it on this? Okay, cool. We can see it now.
Okay, sweet. I'll
So,
scroll down here.
okay, this is what I did in my. I know y'all wouldn't agree to this. I know we've got more important stuff going on, but dude, if I could get Brian Thomas at 24, and
Well,
then get my Brooks or Corum in the second or third, I would have a lot of fun doing that.
I think like Ryan said, we're either going to go offensive line, defensive line, or linebackers.
Tyler. We
Well,
just
you
can't
do
have
to-
a draft where we go. If you're saying we have to draft a running back, we can't take a receiver.
Oh, I said they
Yeah.
would never do it.
They would never.
I just said it would be fun.
We got to beef up the middle.
You got big thoughts on Peyton Wilson, the linebacker from North Carolina State?
Let's see what.
Do you? I don't know.
This is funny. Like, no, I don't have big thoughts.
I don't either.
Jerzon Newton.
I knew you were just messing with me.
I did not know this person
Graham
existed,
Barton.
I'll be honest.
Graham Barton from Duke. Who's that
Oh,
guy?
dude, so Graham Barton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
he's
boy.
at Duke, and they have a basketball game this week. They
Take
do.
one of them.
Okay.
Just pick one.
We'll go defensive
I will say
line.
if you draft Brian Thomas Jr., it gives you an A+ grade. I found that out.
Nice.
Good.
One way or the other.
That's good.
All right.
All right.
That's good.
Here we
Okay,
go.
let's see what running back we're getting.
Jonathan Brooks still there. Jonathan Brooks or Blake Corum?
You can get Corum in the third.
Yeah. Do you think they go somewhere else in the
Or,
second?
dude, I
then?
like Jalen Wright a lot.
Did Braylon Allen get picked already, I guess?
Braylon Allen.
Yeah, he must have. He's a Wisconsin running back.
I can draft him. He's ranked 128th.
Oh, he's still there?
Yeah, he's
oh,
still
yep.
there.
Okay, well then don't take him. That's
You
too
can get
early.
him way later.
Yeah, that's too early.
So Kingsley Suamataya.
Yeah.
So would you? Okay, so final answer: Brooks in the second or Corum in the third? What would you do? Which I guess it depends on. Like, did we get AJ Dillon? Did we get Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Did we get Dowdle? But
I would wait till the third to get Corum. But it's not like any of the guys on the board right now are like, oh, my God, I got to get Jaden Hicks, dude. I really got to. He killed it at Washington State.
I
you
think
know?
if a tackle's there, they'll probably take a tackle.
Oh, Kingsley.
Yeah, I think they'll go offensive, defensive line, truthfully.
I'm down for that.
yeah,
Honestly.
You're not re-signing any of your own offensive linemen, so
might as
someone's
well.
got to play.
hey, we need to take Isaiah Davis, South Dakota State, in like the 6th round, 7th round. Dude is a dog.
Really?
A dog.
Dub, let me know that Wilson won the butt kiss. That's good.
I can't wait till our draft episode for all the information that y'all bring to the table. I know you're not there right now.
Oh, I'll be
but
ready to rock.
I'll
Don't-
have
no.
thoughts about Peyton
I know.
Wilson by
Once
then.
we get there.
Oh, me and Peyton Wilson, we're gonna be like this, NC State. But yeah, I'll be ready to rock.
Okay, third round, we got Jalen Wright, Blake Corum, Bucky Irving.
Hey, if we need a
The
guard,
last time the Cowboys drafted a butt kiss winner, it went really well. It was Jalen Smith,
Really?
and he obviously was
it
incredible.
went okay.
It went okay.
It went okay. I think for what it was, it went fine.
Yeah.
It's good for a little bit.
So Corum in the third.
Yeah, I'd go Corum
Sweet.
in the third.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Oh, Jalen Wright's still available too. Okay.
Let's see what we get. Let's see
Isn't
what
the
we get.
Austin
Dude, I
Estime
love Ray
guy pretty good
Davis.
too?
Who?
The Notre Dame guy, Estime or Estime?
I don't know. Ray Davis is the other one that I would have
Estime.
liked.
Where's
okay.
he from?
You got an
Notre
A
Dame.
for taking
Okay.
Newton? Heck yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Well,
Kingsley.
hell, look at that draft right there.
A
A
minus.
and B plus.
Pretty
Yeah.
good draft.
Sign me
That
up.
draft's got Hankins blood in it.
Sign me up, baby. Why am I? I'm basically Will McClay out here.
But yeah, all that to say that I'm indifferent with what the Cowboys have done so far. Half of me,
What have they done?
no, I'm saying
They
like with
re-signed a long snapper.
what
They
they've
did.
done, I'm half. Man, I really wish we were making some moves. I'm half. All right, let's not just like it because people are spending money. That
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean it's good money.
Just because
true.
everybody's buying a boat doesn't mean you have to buy a boat.
I agree.
You know, it's
a good
not
way to
even
put it.
Well
summer.
said.
That's a good way to put it. That boat's got rust on it.
Yeah, that has it been winterized? We don't even know.
I'm not a boat guy, so
Me neither. I'm not. It's too much work for not enough. Like,
it's just like, okay, you go out on the boat, man. That was fun. That was good. It's like,
I'll see
but
you in
I'm not
6
going
weeks.
tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm not
My parents have bought jet skis twice. They've sold their jet skis in like 6 weeks. My parents treat jet skis like I treat dogs. Like in a month, I'm like, all right, this dog's gone.
I wouldn't have said that on.
Well, I give them away. I find somebody else to take them.
I'll be honest with you. My opinion for you as a human has gone down like an alarming amount.
Yeah.
Really, I'm not a dog guy.
And why do you get him in the first place?
Yeah.
Because my wife wants to be a dog
When
family.
you tell her to grow up.
I always think like, yeah, we can do it this time, and then we
How many
don't.
times has this happened?
Two.
It happened just the other day.
You've gotten 2 dogs.
One of
and
them-
within a month, you've given them away.
One of them
A month
happened
or
like
2 months.
2 weeks ago. This
No, it
this
wasn't 2
literally.
months. It wasn't 2 weeks ago.
I mean, it was
it
very
was
recent.
2 months ago.
It was a
in
month or two
January.
ago.
It was in January.
Yeah, this just
I don't
happened.
feel like having one of those episodes tonight where we just completely divert into a non-sports topic.
We're 45 minutes
but
in.
if we did, I would tell you that is horrible.
I'm just
That's
not a dog
horrible.
person.
That is horrible.
We find good places for them.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, they live better lives.
But
This one's living a better life. Rusty.
it's
It
horrible.
ran away, but
They got him
They
back.
got him back.
They got him back.
I got him back.
Horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that.
It's
You did
okay.
not have to.
It's okay.
Divulge
I am
that
who I
information.
am.
Well, that's
Popeye. That's what Popeye says.
that's
I
horrible.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm not a dog person.
But that's okay. I'm not a crack person. That I don't means I get crack and then decide, I'm not going to do crack anymore. Don't get the dog.
It's a great
I won't.
comparison.
I'm not anymore.
Don't ever do it again.
I'm not.
And if I find out, I'm going to do crack.
Tori, I've got to adjust my viewership patterns. Hankins on dogs hurts me.
Yeah, I'm with
That's
you, Papa T.
terrible.
I just,
I mean, from I
we do
I
it
cannot stress this enough. That is horrible. You're the worst type of person. People that do that, I see that like, oh, we're couldn't take care of this dog. We're giving it away on Facebook. I'm like, shame on you.
I don't do it on Facebook. I find
but you
like
do
people
it though.
I know.
No, but you do it though.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah, he's living a better
No,
life.
there's no
They're both
getting
living a
around
better
that.
life.
That's F minus.
They're both living better lives.
F minus.
They're in better places.
I don't like the way you're wording that.
They're not dead.
Do you agree with me, Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
he does.
I agree.
It's terrible.
He's told me 1,000
I let him.
times.
I've told him
That's
this 1,000
awful.
times. Yeah. Yeah. So I do want to talk about Kirk Cousins. We
Ah,
never
back to
fully
Kirk-
talked about it. We never fully talked about it.
Back to Kirk O'Chains.
We didn't talk about Kirk Cousins yet.
Our viewership did go up
let's
when
talk
you were
about-
roasting
It
me.
It did. I noticed that.
PETA got on.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
I did notice that.
Rex Raggy.
Rory, rail.
All right, Tyler.
Okay, sorry, guys.
Kirk Cousins.
Generational bag getter. Love it for
Bro.
him.
No, dude.
I saw a tweet and it was like, Kirk Cousins does contract negotiations with a bomb on his chest. Like,
I saw that.
Well, he's
gonna
working
end
with
up,
free money. He's like, you know how much Coles cash I got?
He's
Yeah,
going to have so
exactly.
much Coles cash. Yeah, more money in his career he will have made than Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, which is incredible, despite being
That is
36,
sick.
coming off an Achilles tear. And
The
a
worst
career,
injury you can have.
In a career one playoff win.
sick. You like that? He loves it.
He loves it.
Yeah.
That being said, though, the Falcons are
No,
kind of...
seriously though.
Yeah, it's a good move.
I'm all about it. If you're the Falcons, you now have first round talent. First of all, this all starts with no more Arthur Smith. Okay, that's a win.
Thank God.
First round talent in Kyle Pitts, which I'm still on that boat.
We still got
That cat is too good, too athletic, too big, too fast. He's got to catch something. Okay, so hopefully that can be from Kirk. First round talent in Drake London, good player, had his best career season last year, and then
just got another wide receiver.
you've got who'd they get?
Oh gosh, let me think. Go ahead.
He wasn't that good. And then you got Bijan Robinson, who I think potentially could be, an offensive player of the year type guy next season. And so,
Darnell Mooney.
okay. Well, to say that the Kirk Cousins signing is not a big deal, I think is silly, because if you ask me, I would have them as the division favorites next year.
Yeah, I think they're not only... I don't think they should only be... Like, they're going to win that division.
I don't think that Tampa Bay can do it again.
The
it was a
Saints
fun
are awful.
Yeah, the Panthers are terrible. The Saints are terrible. I think the Falcons will win that division. Corey, bad time to get out.
They're going to
Yeah.
get to play a home playoff game, probably.
They
Yeah,
are.
against the Cowboys, possibly.
That to decide who Corey is a fan
Yeah.
of.
The Hankins Blood Bowl.
The winner
The
gets
Hankins Blood
the
Bowl.
winner gets Corey.
Oh man.
And
a
they're like,
dog-
do we
and a
really
dog.
want to win?
And a dog. I'll find a dog and give him to you.
I'm not letting it go.
Yeah, you can find the dogs, no problem. Apparently,
I'm
That
a
makes
big. I give the move a 10 out of 10.
That's great.
Go ahead.
Well, Raheem Morris
turn.
even said, like, when he first came in, he was like, there's a quarterback issue. That's why I'm here. You know what I mean? So we all knew this was coming.
Desmond Ritter's like, whoa.
Oh, I'm an issue?
What are we doing here?
So you're saying I'm the problem?
What are we
you know?
doing? What are we doing?
thought it was
here?
going pretty well.
Taylor
myself.
Heineke's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I took snaps.
Yeah. Ron Rivera's like, neither of them are as bad as we thought.
What percentage of you is thinking about going back to being a Falcons fan?
I'm 50-50 right now.
50-50.
50-50.
I feel like Ryan's pretty disappointed.
I still say, like,
Well, I mean, the validity of his fandomship means 0 because there ain't no 50-50 nothing with me and the Dallas Cowboys.
That's factual.
fair.
No one's ever asked, Ryan, you ever think about not being a Cowboys fan? No, I don't. Ever.
Never
I've
crossed my
never
mind.
thought about giving up a dog, and I've never thought about not being a Cowboys fan. So for him to even be okay with the thought of I might be a Cowboys fan, it tells me all I need to know.
I mean,
I'm just
I'm
telling
still
you like it
rooting-
is.
Still rooting for him. I'm still, like, keeping up with them. I don't think I can be as much of a fan as you are.
Well,
No,
I don't think.
But I'm.
Okay,
you're right.
here's the deal.
You can't be
Here's
because you aren't.
you said you're right. You can't be.
I know. I can't. I just don't have any ties to him, really, other than I live in Northeast Texas.
What ties do you have to Atlanta?
Yeah, that's an excellent question.
Kirk Cousins now. No, I will do this. You ready? I do not care what the Falcons do. Okay. Could not care one bit.
Okay.
I think they're going to be a good team. I think they're going to be fun to watch. And wish them the best.
Okay.
They're like an ex-girlfriend who
you
just
don't care at all.
they're like an ex-girlfriend who just got a Planet Fitness membership, you know? Just
Yeah.
say, good for you, sister.
Right. He checks her Instagram though.
Oh, I'll check the Insta.
Yeah.
I'll check the Insta.
Oh.
I'll see who's liking her pics.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to DM her, you know?
I wouldn't.
I'm just going to get hurt, you know?
Right. We know how this ends.
Oh, we all know. We all know. I go back. They're a division champ. They got the Cowboys at home. They get blown out.
And then like
And then
this,
I'm back.
this is Dallas's year.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, guys, for real. I've been there. I've
That's
been with
funny.
the Cowboys the whole time.
That's funny. Tyler, what other free agency news we got?
I did want to make fun of the Panthers for just continuing to have absolutely zero clue what the hell's going on.
Saw that. That was bad.
Yeah, if you were to
Brian
combine the trades they've made in the last few years, they have now given up the first overall pick of this year's draft, a.k.a. Caleb Williams, Christian McCaffrey, the greatest running back in the league, DJ Moore, the 2023 first and second round picks, again, the first pick of this year's draft, the first pick of 2025.
God,
Let's
it just
face
keeps
it, it's
getting
going to be the
worse.
first pick of 2025. In return, they got a 1-year rental of Brian Burns. They got Bryce Young. They got DJ Johnson, who is ranked as the 125th best pass rusher in the league, and 2 fifth-round picks.
My God, that's tough.
That's rough.
It's a trade. It's a trade that will set them back
Decades.
a generation.
Yeah.
It will. They're never going to recover from
Like
that.
they're going to be what the Lions were,
Yeah, I mean,
and the
Really?
Cardinals, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like
the Saints after they
they're
did the
going to
Ricky Williams
be
trade.
they're going to be that for a
What-
long time.
It just goes to show you, like,
Long time.
you miss on that first round pick, and it goes back to what we say all the time. If you have a quarterback, you got to keep, I hate to be this guy, but we always dog on Dak. But, like, if you've got at least a top 10 guy, you got to keep him because the alternative is you're lost for generations to habitually bad drafting.
That's fair. It's just a never-ending cycle of trying to find the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is rough.
I mean, what hope is there for them?
There
none.
is none.
They're in the middle of the desert with no water.
There is none.
Like, it's bad.
I don't know what you do from here.
Because you're
And
not.
I do think I think you bring up a good point. Like, would you rather be the Cowboys right now, or would you rather be the Panthers? Obviously, that's not a debate.
Yeah.
You would rather be the Cowboys.
Well, let's hold up now.
I mean,
you
they've got
know what I'm trying to
potential.
say. And,
For sure.
and if you're always looking for the guy,
Yeah.
you're probably not gonna find the guy.
Unless Bryce
not
Young
that we
comes
have
out-
the guy either,
I mean-
but we have closer than Bryce Young.
Yeah, unless he comes out this next
No.
year and it's just
Nope. No scenario where that's possible. He's just not very good.
no, he's not.
He's too small.
He's
Doesn't have a big arm. He's not fast. He has a terrible team around him,
he doesn't make good decisions.
and they're going to take a quarterback not next year, but the year after.
Yeah, as soon as they get another first round pick,
Yeah, that's fair.
it's it's QB time, and then he's
Yeah.
going to get beat up because they have no offensive line, no weapons, and nothing.
So
Bad situation.
That's also part of the problem because we're making fun of them for how they've handled the Brian Burns thing. But you might as well trade them. You might as well get whatever picks you can get. You might as well trade everyone on that team and get whatever picks you can get. But I don't know.
It's a dumpster fire, and they're just literally just trying to recover from that one bad mistake.
Yeah.
It's like the day after a bender, and you're in the good, you're at CVS, you're trying to find any Advil and Aleve you can,
That's the same.
You know what I mean?
Love
You're
it.
like, anything to make this better because I regret every decision.
At least
I just
that
made
ends in a day or two. This is like a 10-year problem.
Oh, yeah. This is
20-year problem.
Any GM, any coach that comes in.
I'd be willing to bet that the Panthers do not make the playoffs before 2040.
2040?
I would be willing to bet.
15 years?
It kind of weirds you out that that's only 15 years away.
Yeah,
That's
it does
a
weird you
bummer.
out. I would be
Think
willing
about
to.
that. That's only 15 years.
I would be willing to
2040.
bet that the Cowboys win a Super Bowl before the Panthers make the playoffs again.
You think the Cowboys win a Super Bowl,
Win a Super
before,
Bowl
the
before the
Panthers
Panthers
get
make
back
the
to the
playoffs
playoffs?
again.
I will take you up on that.
Ooh,
At
Corey.
even money, I'll take you
Corey.
up on that.
I'm with Corey.
Don't get me wrong. We're much closer to being a Super Bowl team than they are a playoff team, but that's not going to happen.
So you got to look at it. Their division is trash.
Right.
Not anymore with Kirk O'Chains up in there.
Now we got
No,
that
I'm
unlocked
with
for a
Corey.
while.
I think Cowboys win a Super Bowl
I
before the
definitely
Panthers
think
make the playoffs.
We need to document this.
Just
we need to
down and
write it
outers, just
somewhere.
remember. Tebs, it's on you. Just send Tyler a text.
Speaking of, I haven't heard
in
from Tebs tonight.
2040.
Is
Yeah,
Tebs
can we
out
get
there?
a APB out on Tebs?
For the way he gripes at us, if we don't go live, we need to gripe at him if he's like
Yeah,
not active in the
exactly.
NFL in
Yeah,
the
dude, you weren't
comments.
watching, you jabroni.
You jabroni.
Hey, we need to. Are we done with NFL? Are we good on
can be done
NFL?
with
We
NFL.
can move on.
Okay. I want to promote again the March Madness
There you
Tournament
go.
Challenge.
Uh-oh.
That's coming up. Selection Sunday is this Sunday, and
Yep.
so we'll be on the lookout for that. Social medias. If you win the bracket, get to be on the show. Last year, Isaac Schley. My Bearcats are officially in the conference semifinals. They're 2 wins away from their first ever March
yeah.
Madness berth. Very excited about that.
Oh,
Hope
that'd be
it's
the first ever. Nice.
first ever. Yep, I'd be very pumped. Of course, in our bracket, I'd have to pick them to win it all.
Nice. Just
I'm
going
down
off vibes.
But yeah, hopefully we can get a good group for that, and winner gets to be on the show.
Yeah. Bubble watch right now. Texas may not even make it in. They're currently losing in the second round to Kansas State.
I thought they were up. You said they were up.
They were,
Dang.
and now they're down 8
Oh,
points. 4 minutes left in the second.
That's not good.
Yeah. Mavericks up 2.
Er?
Middle of the first, so I mean, we
It's
kinda
probably over.
Probably need to panic right now.
It's probably over.
Y'all are the worst.
You're the worst.
I will say, I mean, if y'all want me to go back to being positive, I'll do it.
It didn't work, so yeah, stay negative, baby. Stay negative.
I'll go back to being positive if that's what y'all want.
What else we got? What other random things do we have?
I don't know. This is why I don't ever want to stop us when we're on our random rants, because like at some point we got to go back to sports. So it's not like we get there when we get there. But
Trying to see if
Well,
we
the
get
random
any
rant
calls.
tonight was pissing me off.
yeah, that's fair.
It's
That
pissing
specific
me
one.
off.
It's pissing me off.
That specific one
I want
wasn't
to do
great.
a new mock draft. Oh, you can only do one a day.
That's
Dang.
what I was telling you.
I forgot about that.
These pretzels are
making
making
me
me thirsty. I don't know why I thought
What
about
is that from?
Nah,
Seinfeld.
only dog
Oh.
people get to watch that
Oh.
show.
Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see how it is. See how it is. We didn't do the PGA thing. You didn't.
Oh yeah, go for
Oh
it.
yeah, we got the Players
Yeah, let me
Open,
pull
Players
up the- let
Championship
me pull up
tomorrow.
the grouping.
Yeah, someone pull that up. Trying to get some work done.
Trying to get some work done.
I have to fix
Dr.
something on the
Juan.
website. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Juan.
It's an article.
What is it?
It's an article that
Certain
runs on
article.
Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Let me find. Where's my?
What's it
grouping
about?
Do you want me to read it on air?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I
He
really
posts
don't.
like different stuff.
Okay. But yeah,
Where's
Players
that?
Championship. This is a boring pick, but after watching him figure out how to putt, I feel as
Scotty.
if the PGA Tour is in super danger. But give me Scotty Scheffler for the repeat.
Run
Ooh.
it back.
Yeah.
Just run it back, Scotty. Okay. Featured tee times.
So Tyler, I know you're not a golf guy and you don't follow that huge, but so Scotty Scheffler was like number 1 in every single category except putting. He was like 160, 170. Okay. But this week, he was like top 5 in putting.
Yeah.
So
he was literally tearing it up in everything except for putting.
Yeah, they're
and now he can putt. Happy learned how to putt.
He changed putters, and it really worked.
Happy learned how to putt. Okay, let me go through some of these. I'm teeing off on number 10. 802, you can catch Joel Damon.
So wait, are we making picks here?
I was just going to throw in a Joel Damon reference.
Okay.
I'm going to throw out like a handful of groupings. You're going to tell me which one's your favorite.
Okay.
So 8:35 a.m.
And this is for the weekend, the whole weekend, just tomorrow.
This is for Thursday, Friday, the groupings, obviously. And then
but I'm asking,
you're telling me who out of those grouping you pick the grouping that's your favorite, and then out of those groupings you pick a guy for the week.
Got it.
Kent.
He made that way complicated.
I just was asking, is it for the whole weekend or not?
So you got Victor Hovland, Rory, Jordan Spieth, Ludwig Oberg, Patrick Cantley, Adam Scott.
So would I pick one in each of those?
No, I'm just giving you some groupings right now. You're going to tell me which one's your favorite.
Okay.
I thought you were asking us to pick a winner from each group.
You want to do that? Okay.
Yeah, I thought I was making a bet.
Okay, sorry. Here we go. Sam Burns, Xander Schauffele, Tommy Fleetwood.
Schauffele.
Yeah.
Schauffele. Victor Hovland, Rory, Jordan Spieth.
Rory.
I like Hovland.
Shocker.
Who do you got?
I like Hovland too. I like Hovland.
Okay, then go Hovland.
Ludwig Oberg, Patrick Cantley, Adam Scott.
Give me a sneaky one and give me Adam Scott.
Give me Oberg.
So we all have a different one.
Oberg.
Doesn't help us there.
Let me find another one. Cam Davis, Sam Ryder, Steven Yeager. Who cares?
I don't know any of those people.
Cares?
Exactly. I want to just throw it out there. All right, here we go. Hideki Matsuyama, Matt Fitzpatrick,
He's been hot.
Max Homa.
Give me Hideki.
Give me Max Homa.
Give me Matt Fitzpatrick.
He needs a signature win.
Sneaky Fitzpatty. Scotty Scheffler, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas.
Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty all day.
Not picking against him right now.
Wyndham Clark, Colin Morikawa, Brian Harmon.
Anytime I get to pick Colin Morikawa, I do it.
Colin Morikawa.
I will also pick Colin Morikawa.
Nice.
All right, and our last one that's kind of even interesting. Tony Finau, Will Zalatoris, Shane Lowry.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Willie Z.
Tony Finau, Will
Give me Tony.
Zalatoris, Shane Lowry.
Give me Tony.
Thrill Will. Give me Willie Z.
Nice.
Okay.
So we all have someone different.
But yeah, it'll be fun. This is a fun one to watch. It's kind of the month. It's always 1 month before the Masters. This is kind of considered the 5th major. So it'll be fun. 17th hole. It's one of the most famous holes in golf. Island Green.
It'll be fun to watch.
Okay, Tyler. 100 shots. Okay.
Okay.
100 shots. It's a 140-yard shot. How many balls are you landing on this Island Green?
It's just look up number 17 at Sawgrass.
TPC Sawgrass. 17.
So that used to be my favorite course to play on Tiger Woods.
Oh,
okay.
So we got
Okay.
He's familiar with it.
100 shots.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. Me personally, none.
You not one?
0?
You've seen me hit a
Yeah.
golf ball.
I know, but you're an athlete. You can
You think
figure
at
it
some
out.
point I'm going to start making adjustments?
You get
I think
100 chances.
shots, you could find
surely
something.
after 10, you're like, okay, don't do that anymore.
You would think, but this man watched me try.
It's bad.
You get 100 chances.
Granted, that's literally the first time I'd ever tried to hit a golf
So,
ball.
so
but-
would Vegas put the odds at 0.5 over under?
Ooh.
I'm taking the over. I believe in you to get 1.
Reckon?
Now 4.5? No,
No.
you're not doing that.
4.5's minus like 850.
You're not doing that.
Over a
Okay.
half is like
Yeah, you're getting that.
plus
You think I'd get there
150.
eventually?
Come on,
I'd give you
man.
plus 150.
Corey, what about you? How many in 100? What do you got?
I'd say 27.
Okay, I like that.
I feel confident. Like the first 20 would probably be pretty rough.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I think I'm good enough to make like a dramatic adjustment after the first 25%.
Well, especially like how it's going that day. You know, okay, I know I'm cutting it a little bit, so I'm gonna head it up this left side. It'll kind of fall over, and my
I think I can
issue
get
is
over
holding
30.
it on the green.
I think I can get over 30.
You think so?
I think so. Around
Be
that.
tough.
30, 31.
Have you ever played Tour 18 in Dallas?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the same, but
It's not. I have been there, and that was kind of before I really got into it. So I
Same.
was kind of just hacking it around. First ball into the water, second ball on the green.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was like,
I'm
no,
not
I'm like,
leaving
no,
here.
I'm hitting one.
I'm not leaving here until
I'm
I get
hitting
one
one.
on the green. Yeah.
That is a neat place, though. Tyler, it's a golf course. So, Tyler, you probably played travel baseball at Big League Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Wrigley, Fenway, Yankee Stadium, all that. This is a golf course that it's the 18, quote unquote, most iconic holes in America.
Dope.
pretty cool.
I think I've seen you post about that before,
Pretty
man.
cool.
It's very cool. Very cool. So you've got like number 1 at Cherry Hills, number 2 at Baltusrol, number 3 Doral, 4 Crooked Sticks, number 15 Winged Foot. I mean, just all these cool holes. Number 9 out there is Sawgrass, number 17.
And then 16, 17, 18 is Amen Corner,
which is
in the
even
Masters,
cooler.
which is pretty sweet. And it has like the Masters leaderboard. It's pretty cool.
It's a really cool, like, my favorite was
It's like cheesy. It's one of those deals that's like cheesy, but for what it is, you're like, that's
it's pretty
cool.
dope.
That's pretty cool.
trying to remember which one it's the one with it's Riviera number 6. The War Bunker.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
that is cool.
I had a pretty good shot on that one. I put it
Yeah?
like 5 foot from the hole. And
I'm ready for us to go play, man.
I know. I need
we
to
got
hit you
good
up.
weather. We got
I got a gift card.
more daylight.
I need to holler at you.
Let's just
We
go,
need to do
man.
it.
Let's go. I won't bring my dog around.
Jeez. Golly,
I'm not
man.
letting it go. Okay, we've got 25 minutes. I am going to bring up.
Oh, did you see the updated Super Bowl odds after Russell Wilson signed with the Steelers?
Didn't change.
So-
Are the Super Bowl odds up?
So
Do
before
you have them up? Don't say them yet.
No, but I can
Pull
pull
them
them
up. I
Yeah.
want to see if I can guess the top 6 or 7 or 8.
Okay.
I hadn't seen it.
Let's see if I can get it pulled up for you real quick.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Who you putting money on today?
Dallas. Come on, man.
Why not?
Do you want to know what the odds are?
No. I'm going to
Okay.
tell you the top 8.
The top 8. All right.
All right. Kansas City is number 1.
They are not.
Wow.
They are
49ers.
Yes, it is the 49ers
Okay,
plus
Kansas City number 2.
500, Chiefs plus 650.
Okay. Baltimore 3.
Yep.
Wow.
Philly 4.
No, they are
Detroit 4.
No.
They're both in the top 8 though, right?
Yes.
San Fran 4? Or
No,
did
they
you
were
already say
1.
those? Oh, they're at 1.
Buffalo 4.
Buffalo 4
Wow.
That's too high.
plus 1200.
That's too high.
You say that, but
Miami.
the teams behind them. Miami is number 10.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Dallas.
Dallas is 5.
I like your odds there.
That feels too high.
So it does. It does. But so you've listed all, but there are 2 more in the top 10 that you haven't gotten yet.
Okay.
You'd said Detroit. Detroit is 6th. So far we've got San Fran, Kansas City, Baltimore, Buffalo, Dallas, Detroit.
I don't. Cincinnati.
It is Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Wow.
That.
Cincinnati is 7. Philly is 8. Like you'd gotten them already.
What's crazy though is like so Buffalo at 4 doesn't feel like great odds. Dallas at 5 doesn't feel like great odds. Cincy at 7 doesn't feel like great odds.
What we're doing is there's no good teams in the NFL. There's like 2 good teams.
No, I'm telling
it's
you,
the
dude,
49ers and the Chiefs, and that's it.
we are in a really weird time in the
We are.
NFL where if you don't have Patrick Mahomes, odds are you don't have a chance.
Yeah.
I do want
The
you to try
49ers
to,
had a perfect roster,
yeah,
and it was like, no, it's not enough.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I want you to try to guess there's only one more you haven't gotten in the top 10. And you would think this team's way too high probably, but they're a fun pick. Their odds are plus
Falcons.
2,000, not the Falcons.
It's an
Falcons
AFC
just
team.
outside the cut.
It's
It
an
is.
AFC team,
It
and,
is
I,
an
and I'm
AFC team.
positive it's one of these that I'm thinking. Which one will I go
Jets?
with? No, Kamala Harris can't get that done. It is it's the Cleveland Browns.
It's the Houston Texans.
Dang, that was the other
Oh,
one.
that's fun.
That was the 2. That's too
Way
high.
too high.
That is way
You're
too
right
high.
on. Way
That is
too
a
high, but
horrific
fun.
bet.
Yeah.
They're 10 or 9.
They're number 10. They're number 9, and the
That's-
Dolphins are 10.
No.
The Dolphins
No,
are
no,
10.
no,
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, sir.
No.
Yeah, none of those feel good. And even like when you look at the number itself, the Cowboys are plus 1,300. So are the
What
Lions.
are the Chiefs?
Plus 650.
That's a great bet.
Yeah.
They're the second best. They're not even first. They're second.
Yes.
That's a great bet.
Even Baltimore at plus 900 is like, what? That's a waste.
Why not? Yeah.
They're not going.
Nah, that's not happening. They're not doing that.
Derrick Henry.
Their odds
They
didn't
did-
move. It did not move,
It probably
Really?
didn't move.
No, it
No.
didn't.
I
which
think-
surprised me.
So here's
They could have given him like a pity bump,
Yeah.
like 900,
Plus 850.
850.
Here's why I think they got Derrick Henry. One, he's a great running back, but 2, he can keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands.
That's fair.
True.
That's like honestly when I think about that, that's their
Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
Yeah, Patrick
Don't
Mahomes-
matter. Patrick Mahomes in 6.
you can change the overtime rules. We're still gonna win.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter.
Mainly because the other team doesn't know how it works.
Doesn't matter.
Oh man.
What else we got? Hey, I do want to give a shout out. We were on the golf subject, but my boy Rusty Posey, his daughter Kinsey,
Just hit a hole in one.
hit a hole in one today.
Yep.
Nice.
Do you have any career hole in one Dryden has?
0.
0. But yeah, congrats, Kinsey. That's
Also,
that's pretty
speaking
cool.
of golf, Masters Week will be at Sabo Provisions.
Yes.
Sabo, yes.
That's
Y'all
gonna be
want to give some details on that?
Yeah,
We
that'll
have a
be.
live show out
Zip it
there.
ball, nope.
We'll have a live show out there going on. It's not really down and out. It's more just a live show from,
If you enjoy
Sabo
Down and
Provisions.
Out, you would
You'll
probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, and they're throwing a big Masters party out there. So.
Can I wait? You keep saying out there. Is it not at the store?
No,
It
sorry,
is.
it's at
It
the
is.
store.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
not
yeah.
not.
Square,
I
yeah.
was just making sure.
Me
Can
folks.
I or can I not smoke a cigar on the show?
No.
Okay. After the show?
After,
Yes.
yeah. Me
Okay.
and you both can
Before
smoke a
and
cigar.
after.
Okay.
But
Can I bring my golf clubs?
Yes. Are you a cigar guy?
I am a cigar guy.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Not like that's a 19
It's a Nicaraguan rapper. And
1993 special cut Cuban. No. I don't know any of that, but I do like cigars.
really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Masters, that'll be fun. I'll be dressed in the green, of course.
You'll have it.
Of course. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, and we're doing that. Did you say the times?
No.
12 to 2?
It's 11 to 1, right?
No, I believe it's noon
You
to
told me
2.
12 to 2.
Noon to 2. Okay,
It's
12
noon
to
to
2.
2,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I'll let you handle the details.
And so that's Saturday, moving day?
Yes.
That's
So that'd be a
it's
lot
gonna
of
be a
fun.
big
That's
one.
gonna be a lot of
It's gonna
fun.
be a big
We'll
one.
literally be watching it while we're on air.
Of course, we'll have it like on.
Yeah.
Yes, we will
Okay,
be.
well,
We'll be
Tyler,
watching it.
I require you to do the Jim Nance intro like you did last year because
Okay.
you did really well.
Oh, it was
Thank you. I
solid.
appreciate that.
What did you say? What is it? Hello, friends? Or
I'll go back and find
I
it.
can't remember, but Tyler killed it. That's funny.
Yeah, we'll do that again. We'll run it back.
No, I want Tyler to just show up in like the white caddy suit.
Ooh, I
That'd
would
be
do
sick.
that.
Oh my
That'd
gosh,
be dope.
That'd be sick.
I'd be down for that.
I feel like we need to do some like down and out golf content.
Oh,
I'm Tyler Lennon, of
No.
course.
I didn't do it.
Humphreys,
Wow.
Corey Hankins.
I thought it was at the very beginning.
I
But
thought it was too.
Why didn't you pull up actual Jim Nance?
Well, I wanted to listen to
I wanted
Tyler
to listen
Lennon.
to you do it. I thought we did it on air.
Keep a don't have the volume on, but I also thought we opened with that. I guess we went into it pretty quickly, but
It's the week, baby.
okay, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I hate that. I hate every part of that.
Hearing your own voice.
Yes, I'll never get over it.
I
just
also
don't
am
like
not
it.
a huge fan.
Ryan, do you
Listen how-
like it?
No,
Okay.
no, I don't like hearing it. No, I actually had a very awkward moment the other day, but it was flattering, I guess. But I ate at Burgerland. I was sitting
Delicious.
I was sitting at the bar, TV right in front of me. They change it, and it's like the pregame show
Where it's you.
of Paris or Sulphur Springs this year, and so it's like Humps Keys to Victory and like the whole spiel. And I'm like, this is really cool and
Really
also
weird
kinda
all at the
awkward.
same time. Yeah.
yeah. But no, it was neat.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're awesome. I like.
I had a
like
guy at the
eating
gas
there.
station today tell me how great of a job we do on
Really?
Friday nights.
Nice.
Best high school broadcast he had ever seen.
Nice.
That's what he said.
That's always
Heck
fun to
yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
We had somebody else tell us that it was Faircloth's father-in-law.
Nice,
We didn't know it at the time,
nice.
but
We did not know it at the time.
did
but-
not know it at the time.
Yeah, that's always fun to get the
It's
compliments
cool.
on. I
We-
don't love hearing my own voice, though, I'll be honest.
We put a lot of work into it. I mean, it's an ordeal.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Corey behind the scenes really does put a lot into it.
We're already working on some more stuff.
Hey man,
We are.
We can add one thing a year.
Yeah, we're working on new.
Replay was a huge hit last
Replay
year.
was
Yeah,
fun.
replay's massive.
What else did we add last year?
Picture in picture,
Yes,
For the
that was
commercials.
a big.
Did we have the player graphics before
player
that?
graphics
No.
were new
Yeah.
this
No.
year.
We added a bunch of stuff last year.
Yeah.
Next year we're looking at adding like a flag button that'll pop up with the scoreboard.
Sweet.
So if there's a flag on the play, we
We're
can
getting
Still-
we're getting a
still
new
no-
score bug.
Get a new score bug, maybe?
working on it. So
Maybe.
working on.
I still don't get a marker.
No marker yet.
I'm trying.
We're going to have to save that for the future.
I can't figure it out, man.
Need a marker.
I can't figure it out. I'm trying my best.
You would have fun with a
Feel
marker.
like I'm being held back without the marker.
Peacock, you got to let me fly.
Peacock, you gotta let me fly on this one.
No,
But
I'm already looking forward to it. And with the new district, it's like there's a lot of
It's gonna be a lot
of
good,
unknowns.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of
We're
good
getting
football.
a new starting quarterback. We're playing a completely different district. Pre-district is a tough schedule. There's lots to look forward to.
It's gonna be wild. It's
Yeah.
gonna be very wild.
It's gonna be Wildcats.
Which me and Tyler were just talking about the other day. I was like, dude, if football season started today, I would not be mad at it.
I'd be pretty pumped. Yeah.
Bro.
Very excited.
I'm the first week after the Super Bowl. I'm like, all right, it's good to get some other stuff, and
Need
then
my
it gets
Friday Night
to
Lights.
it gets to April, and it's like,
Dude,
all right, it's football time.
I remember even with this show, there was a little span where you're like, dude, I'm pumped. Like,
To
we're going
talk
to talk
about
about
other
anything.
things.
And then, we did 2 episodes. You're like, dude, I need football.
Where's football?
Yeah, we're like, all right, NFL free agency.
All right, I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
Okay, I genuinely think the draft needs to be before free agency. To me, it's
Really?
backwards.
I don't think so.
It is backwards.
Hey, I think it used to be backwards. I like it this way better.
I think you should draft the team you like. Whatever holes you have, let me draft my guys. Whatever I'm missing, I will go get in free agency.
I don't agree.
Nah, I disagree.
Because it used to be like that, and then they changed it around.
Think about. I mean, it would genuinely change a lot.
Oh no, it would change a lot. I'm okay with how it is now.
Okay.
Because it's like, well, here, let me put it this way. In terms of what the Cowboys are doing, so we didn't get anybody running backs. Well, now we're like the prime team to go draft a running back.
Yeah.
On the flip end of that, if you wouldn't have drafted someone, you would have went and got Derrick Henry, or you would have went and got someone. You would not have walked away from free agency without a running back.
Well, Tony Pollard was our starting
I
running
think
back
it's.
last
I think
year.
it's.
So.
I think it's 6 one way, half a dozen another. Just depends how you look at
That's
it.
fair.
That's fair. It's peas one way, carrots the
Dude,
other.
I don't know if y'all. That was good.
I'm so dumb sometimes, but it's okay.
Yeah, MLB The Show comes out Friday. That's
Oh,
all I was gonna say.
How excited are you for
that's
that?
big
I am
news
very
for Tyler.
pumped. Y'all aren't gonna.
We're not going to hear anything from him over the weekend.
No
Okay,
more
I know-
responding.
I
No
know
more
when
going
I
out.
when
no
I
more
get
doing
done
nothing.
talking to you after the soccer game Friday, that's the last I'm going to hear from you until Monday.
Morning. You're not seeing or hearing from me again. No.
I'm probably gonna get it this year, especially because we won the World Series. It's like that's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me ask you this, Tyler. For the rest of your existence, okay, you get MLB The Show
Or NCAA football.
or NCAA football. Ooh, that's tough.
Okay, so here's the thing with MLB The Show. Because of Diamond Dynasty, they are constantly updating the content. There's constantly a new version of a player that you want to go unlock. There is so much stuff constantly happening that, literally from the day it comes out to the day the next one comes out, you don't get tired of that game. So I think you could play it forever. You'd still be getting fresh content. Now, if you take that aspect of it away, and it's just like an offline game at this point, both of them, I'm pretty much just playing franchise mode or Dynasty, I think I'd take NCAA. I think if you keep the content aspect of it where I'm constantly got new stuff I'm playing for, I would want to play MLB The Show. But I think if it's just an offline game, franchise mode or Dynasty, Road to the Show or Road to Glory,
Road to Glory.
I think I pick NCAA football.
Yeah, I would too.
I think with baseball,
I have MLB The Show on my Switch,
And you
I'm just
play
like,
it.
Yeah, I play it pretty often.
it's fun. It's actually a phenomenal game. It's one of the better
Third
games of all
baseman
time.
for the Rangers, who absolutely raked.
Here's the deal, though. There's not a whole lot of cosmetic or, there's no changes to the teams other than the players. There's no different uniforms. There's no different stadiums. There's no traditions that you can add in with the college stuff. The customization part of it, I feel like just doesn't change a lot year to year.
Well,
Other than the rosters themselves.
For
I think
me,
we're
once
playing
I'm-
two very different versions of MLB The Show. Because again, if it weren't for the Diamond Dynasty and the online
See, and I
aspect
don't
of it,
play
I could see where
Dynasty.
you're coming from. But they're adding new content on a daily basis.
I don't play the Diamond Dynasty.
Yeah,
so
then
that's
I
probably
do
why.
understand
Yeah.
where
I
you're
don't play
coming
that.
from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally today, they were revealing all the different, Adrian Beltre's on the game now. We get to unlock different versions of Adrian Beltre throughout his career. They added
pretty cool.
Rafael Palmeiro, who we've
That's
never
cool.
had before.
They're
That'll be
basically
really
bringing
cool.
back trading cards,
They are. That's exactly
which I
what
think
they're
is
doing,
cool.
yeah.
Okay, no, that's cool. I'm gonna
So-
pick. I'm picking NCAA, but
Which is not the wrong pick or anything. Yeah.
No. I really, if on Road to Glory on NCAA, if I don't get to play in my high school team, I'm gonna be pissed.
You won't get to play with yours. You'll get to play with the one.
No. I'm not saying my high school. I'm just saying if you don't get to be a quarterback in the playoffs for your high school
Dude,
team.
I remember being a little kid and
That
when
was
they
fun.
when they
Oh my
added
gosh,
Sulphur
yes.
Springs being a place you
Yeah.
could be from. I remember being
Yes.
like, "What? They
Yeah.
got
We
Sulphur
made it.
Springs?"
We
I was
made
pumped.
it.
that
Thanks, Tyreek.
Shout out to Tyreek.
Thanks,
for putting something
Tyreek. We
like
did
that.
it.
I'm very, very excited for the game. It's gonna be great.
I'm already trying to figure out how I'm gonna afford a new console just to buy this game.
Get the joke off again.
Do you need some money?
I can.
All the memes like, dude, like,
Dude,
do you need some money?
2 days from now, I'll be able to join you in on that joke because I'm still on last gen right now. I'm having to buy an Xbox to get MLB The Show.
Yeah.
So I have 2 more days before I can make that joke with you.
Yeah.
But once I have that new Xbox,
Oh, so
I'll be making the joke.
Friday you're buying a new.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I
that's
can't,
mean,
I
it's
can't
one of
play
those
it. I can't play it on PS4.
That's gonna be a
and
big day for
my
you.
PS4 gave out after like a decade. So.
It's one of those deals where it's like, dude, that blows. And that's obviously, I understand you have kids. You're not playing video games just
Yeah,
all that
I don't-
much. But if you want to play the game, you're going to do it.
I know. Yeah.
And I'm guessing you're going to do it.
I'm gonna have to find a way. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna figure out how to like pawn a kidney or something.
Okay. It's not
you can
that
have
much.
mine if you want.
Yeah. If only there was a place I could.
Corey's
pick, like,
talking about his 16 parlay.
Yeah, it's like-
talking about how he can't afford a PlayStation.
there's only a place I could find like I could put like 6 picks together.
He's like, if the
That
Mavs
would-
win tonight, though, I can afford it.
I'm 6 wins away from generational wealth.
Oh my
That's
At all
Corey.
times. At all times.
That's Corey.
Dude, there was I saw a tweet today. It's like I think it's a John Hyslop guy on Twitter. I don't know if you have him.
I don't know.
He's hilarious.
What?
It's funny how you said that.
I don't have him.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. He like tweeted this morning. He was like,
Not sure you dog hater.
he was like, "There's a play on
Corey's
the
favorite quarterback is Michael Vick.
Jeez.
Wow.
I was a Falcons fan. So.
Did someone text you that?
No. No.
Yeah, you were just looking at your phone and then popped
No.
off with that. I wasn't sure.
Oh my gosh. He was like, "There's a play tonight that'll put your kids in college. You just got to find it.
For sure.
There is
It's
at
out
all
there.
times.
It's out there for sure.
It's there. The odds of you getting it very low.
It's plus whatever.
I'm going back through our group chat to find things we can talk about out on air, and you can't talk about it.
Oh,
on
none
air,
of it.
so.
None of
Oh,
it.
No.
The Rangers did miss out on Dylan Cease, unfortunately, which is not something that I'd really even considered to be that much of an option until like yesterday. And then
Is Jordan
it was like,
Montgomery still available?
Yeah,
We have a
unfortunately,
chance.
he wants 7 years. So
Oh.
that is why that man does not have a job right now.
Oh.
7. How old is? Isn't he like older?
He is
46.
Jordan Montgomery is 31. So he'd be 38 at the end of that deal. Part of me thinks someone's going to give him 7 years. The other part of me thinks if they were going to, it would have happened by now. If anyone, the Yankees might now. They were they were
Garrett
in on the
Cole's,
Dylan
yeah.
Cease race because Garrett Cole's going to be out for a couple months.
Look at me knowing baseball.
Corey do be knowing baseball.
I'll be keeping up.
Makes me happy.
Yeah, I'm glad Garrett Cole kind of started feeling, elbow stuff like in the start of the season instead of the middle of the season this year.
That's fair.
So,
Are you?
I don't care about
I was about to
Garrett
say, I don't know that you
Cole. Do not
didn't know
care
you
about Garrett
had
Cole.
opinions on Garrett
I
Cole.
read the comments on Twitter.
You know a baseball opinion that I have.
Uh-oh. Going back to back?
I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm not saying it's not something that people like. It's obviously been a successful thing thus far.
Okay.
I'm simply saying I know for a fact it's not for me,
Okay.
but I'm not a fan of the
Oh.
Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
I like Savannah Banana baseball.
It's fun to me.
I
I'm not a
obviously
fan.
haven't gotten to go, but they were in Houston recently,
Yeah,
so I
sold
guess
it
we
out.
could have gone. Selling out Minute Maid's pretty big.
Yeah. Some
and-
people like it.
Not only do people
Again,
like it
I understand that. It's just I know it's not for me.
on a pretty regular basis, former Major League Baseball players are out there. Like this past weekend, Roger Clemens and Roy Oswalt were out there
Really?
playing
Yeah.
for the Savannah Bananas.
I know one of those people.
Roger Clemens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randy Rogers.
Rogers.
I forgot about that.
Me too.
What about it? That it's just too campy or what?
Yeah, what do you not like? It's fun. We're having fun.
We're having fun.
Well, it's just like who cares? What's it for?
happiness.
Now,
Winning and losing. What is it?
Now,
They
what,
play the same team every
It's
night,
just
don't
joy.
what you were asking
Do you not like the Harlem
is
Globetrotters
a good
either?
No.
question.
they? I think that was something that people in the '60s thought, man, this is better than sliced bread.
What you
But it's
were,
like now, if you said, hey Ryan, let's go to the Harlem Globetrotters game, I'm like,
the point you're
not really.
You bring up a good point. I think about this once a week. Every Saturday in the fall, I'll be watching like ECU versus whoever, and I'm like, what are we doing this for? Like at the end of the day, what is this accomplishing? And that's what is this accomplishing? That's a fair question.
But those
it
people
is
are
fun.
actually playing for something.
Yeah, but like what?
I mean, they're playing for something. There's an actual there's a winner and a loser and a prize
Right.
at the end.
I suppose there is for the Savannah Bananas as well.
No, there's not.
It's just there for fun.
It's
I
a
did-
legitimate
I did-
for funsies deal.
I
Could
did-
you get on board if they got a few more
No.
teams? No.
They made a league.
No. It's the Savannah Bananas League. So if you got more people on board,
They're
it would have
still
to
gonna-
be not just them. But it's obviously designed. Like, do they win every night?
I would think so.
I'm trying to
I don't
read.
think they're losing.
And the umpire stuff is cringe.
The umpire stuff
bro,
is cringe. The TikTok dancing stuff is pretty cringe.
That's all it is, isn't it?
No, it's. I mean,
they do stuff on stilts.
That's
Y'all
like-
haven't
that's
said
like-
one thing that's been good yet.
that's like 80% of it. But
See, the NFL's actually starting to put their thing about the XFL kickoff. It's a legit.
I wish they would.
It's a legit thing they're voting on.
That's great, Corey. But Savannah Bananas,
I just thought about that.
he's like a squirrel.
I am. I
Do you
just
have
thought
more?
about that.
yeah,
That's good.
heck yeah.
So go ahead. Back
No,
to,
I
back
actually
to the SBs.
No, I wish they would do that. I think the XFL kickoff is superior to what they have now.
So what if they did the XFL
safer.
kickoff in the Savannah Banana game? Would you jump on board then?
I have one final non-baseball thing I want to talk about before we get out of here.
This conversation, that comment right there, is what I feel of Savannah Banana baseball. Okay. Why? What did we accomplish? And
Who
who
cares?
cares?
Okay. You brought up the thing that has by far had my interest the most this week. It's non-sport related. I want to finish the show on a non-sport related topic.
You got 5 minutes.
Starting this with 5 minutes is crazy.
Dangerous.
talk.
Oh, we got to talk about something.
It's dangerous.
We can save it for another time if you'd rather.
We've
but-
I think we
We've
should
got
have
an
a
hour
mov-
and 20.
I think we should have a movie episode at some point.
yeah, we need to just do that.
Dude,
Okay.
But I did.
We'll save it.
I did
remember
drop.
the Titans?
I did drop a.
When we literally had a movie
That
episode.
was so funny.
Well, most people didn't
Tyler
get to
was-
watch it because we got kicked off.
Tyler was like irate. He was pissed.
He was so mad.
He
I
was
was pretty
so
mad.
mad. No, but I dropped a like an Easter egg conspiracy theory type thing on Tyler this week in the Star Wars world, and I think it
It
really
is-
blew Tyler's
It
mind.
is my. It's maybe my new favorite thing. I can't talk.
We are
We're
derailed.
losing it.
Yeah.
We're just losing
We're
it.
losing them,
out.
boys. We're losing them.
My favorite fan theory of any movie ever. I
It
think.
is. It's good.
It's up there with Kevin McAllister was Jigsaw.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
oh
one.
no, that is like a thing.
Yeah. Wait, which one? That one?
That one.
Both of them are things.
Yes.
Yeah, they're both like canon to me at this point.
That's Home Alone kid, right?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I only saw Home Alone for the very first time this Christmas.
What'd you think? 1 to 10.
Like a 6.
Yeah,
I don't know
without
what the hype's
without
about.
the nostalgia of it, it probably is not.
Other
gonna
than
mean a
people
lot.
telling me, "Oh man, it's such a good movie," it's not that good.
Yeah, if I hadn't seen that until I was an adult, I would not care about
Yeah.
Home Alone. Now I watch it once a year, but it's like nostalgia.
Yeah. It's not Remember
but it's
the
like,
Titans.
But, but it's like Elf. I genuinely believe like this.
You can
is
watch
a
it 1,000 times.
Solid movie, and it makes me laugh.
I wish they'd have kept the hockey scene in there.
I've seen that.
Oh, dude.
But Home Alone's not very good.
Granted, Home Alone is more of a children's movie.
Yeah.
What is Elf? Is that not a children's movie?
It's not a children's movie, but I don't think it's made for children.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's probably in the middle.
Yeah.
I'll say this: going back over and like watching like
Remember
old
the
movie-
Titans?
No,
Yeah.
old. Judah's not ready for that one yet. I don't. He's got
You
to be.
can't watch Remember the Titans?
He's got to be the right age. We got to really dive deep into it.
You're not going to take him out to
Joking.
like the Battle of Gettysburg and
Yeah.
you and Judah run around?
He'd beat me in a race.
Come on.
No, I'm playing. I would smoke that kid. Not in distance, but you know. No, I'm joking.
I unfortunately think it would be closer than we want.
No, I would smoke that child. I'd push him down.
How old is
I'd
Judah?
push him down.
He'll be 4 in April.
It's good. I'm glad that you can beat him.
You're almost 4 years
Hey,
old.
he started T-ball, and that dude's a dog.
You said that. That's
Yeah,
fun.
he's
Are you
awesome.
enjoying? What team is he on? What's the name?
He's on the Angels.
Oh, you said that
Yeah, you
last
did tell
episode.
us
On the
that.
Angels.
So he's just like a little Mike Trout out there, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't. So I kind of had a moment this week where they were like, "Hey, our first game's Saturday. We've only had one practice, and they played tag and then threw the ball around and ran."
Okay.
And I told Jerick, I was like, "These kids aren't ready. We're gonna lose." You know,
Those other teams are
It's
getting
like-
after it.
I've seen 5 other teams out there practicing. What are we doing?
Bro, that was me in flag football this year. I coached, had a good time. We were okay. We had some kids, but I quickly realized I was going to have to tone down some ideas that I had. I was like, I'm way too closely removed from
playing
some upper level stuff.
Yeah.
To drop down to 5th and 6th grade flag football.
The route,
We don't know.
They weren't.
No, we got slants, goes, and stops. Okay.
The route concepts weren't
And
there.
by week 3, we had like a crossing route, like one crossing route. I think like the 5th game, we got into trips.
Wow.
And it was like, you're not in the right spot.
That rules.
Oh man, it is like youth sports are just hilarious, especially when you get those like overzealous coaches. But ours is just a little underzealous.
Tyler, let me ask you this. Okay, you're a baseball guy.
Oh, I had one more thing. Okay, gotcha.
We got time.
We got.
It's our show.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll go out whenever.
4 and 5, 6-year-old kid. Okay. What is something that if you see that you're like, okay, that kid, he can have talent one day?
Oh, I mean, just hand-eye
Hankins
coordination at
blood.
that point, I feel like.
I always thought that if like a 5, 6-year-old kid, like if they're whatever T-ball age, I don't know how old that is, but T-ball age, if they're hitting the ball and not getting any of the tee,
Yeah, 100%.
like just 100% ball,
Just
Hand-eye
pure contact.
coordination.
they're
little
gonna
back
have
control.
hand-eye coordination
Yeah.
to be able to
Agreed.
actually be okay.
I tried to convince Tyler to coach the team.
Absolutely not.
He wouldn't
Not-
do it.
not
Tyler,
only did
he
he
wouldn't
try-
do it.
Tyler
I
was
was
not
like-
about that.
No.
I was
Tyler
like,
specifically told me one time that,
we went
you
in.
know what? I'm not going to incriminate Tyler like Corey incriminated himself tonight.
Thank you.
We went into negotiations. I was like, okay, what's your salary? Like,
He did.
what am I gonna have to pay you to coach this team?
A 12-pack of Red Bull a week.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tyler's
Honestly,
like,
he didn't even get that far. He was like, you couldn't pay me enough.
All
I'm
right,
like,
now we're
"Try me,
talking
buddy."
some Boone Jerry's.
Some
Now
Boone
we're
Jerry's.
talking-
Yeah. Well,
The
what
final,
was your last thing?
the final thought before we get out of here. Mike Trout plus 1,500 as AL MVP. Kind of sounds too good to pass up.
Team's going to be too bad, man.
Probably, but 10 to win 150 sounds pretty good.
yeah. Until you lost that $10. True.
So we will not be here next week, unfortunately. But then
Right.
we're back after that, I guess, to talk March Madness. We'll be in the middle of
Yep,
March,
it'll be
or
right in
that'll
the-
be
It'll-
right
it'll
before
be-
the night before March Madness starts. Boom.
No. March Madness is next week. So
Yeah,
you're
first
right.
in and
we'll
stuff.
be we'll
Second
be
round.
we'll do what we did last year, and it'll be Sweet 16 time.
Yep.
And we'll go through the Sweet 16 together.
Okay, dope.
See where we're at.
And then just put out on the social medias when we get the bracket challenge
Got
and all that. Okay. Yeah, follow us on all the social medias at Down and Out 903. Any final thoughts?
Hide your dogs.
Jeez Louise. I'm out of here.
That's all I've got.